Yo, what is up, my dudes? This is DevinePlays, and Season 3 for Tekken7 has arrived. And I thought I'd go over the changes for Noctis. With me being a Noctis main, I feel like this is the first character I should definitely look at first. We're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. The first change is his 2-2 forward 2. And the second hit was changed from 9 damage to 13. The distance was decreased between the character and the opponent when the move hits. And on the third hit, the attack startup was changed from 26 frames to 25. And the opponent is sent spinning when it lands as a counter hit. So what move this is? It is this one. And the third hit, on counter hit, it'll be something like this. So now on counter hit, this move gets a combo, or a small combo. This is definitely a buff, because before on counter hit, this move just did the same thing. So it's a buff. Next we got 1+2. Change the opponent's behavior when the first hit lands as a counter hit. So 1+2 is this move. And now on counter hit, you get a launch, which is definitely a buff, in my opinion. This is on counter hit. Basically, this turns into Jack7's move. I think it's the same command input as well, 1+2. But he gets a launch from this now on counter hit, which is good, because I think you can probably get something like this, which is good, pretty good. Next we got forward 4-2. Change the opponent's behavior when hit, and that is this move right here. So before, instead of flying while spinning, he actually just spun. He would just spin like that on this hit. Next we got his down 4-1. It fixed the animation before the attack startup to reduce instances in which an opponent's high attack would occasionally not land. So pretty much what it's saying here is that his down 4-1 would sometimes, in certain situations, his down 4-1 would high crush, which is not supposed to be able to happen. So but I mean, in all honesty, I never really noticed, so this doesn't really affect my playstyle too much. Okay, so down forward 2 is the next change, and it was changed from 15 damage to 20, so it was a huge buff. Huge buff to his combo damage, actually. This would have been 60... I'm pretty sure this would have been 68. Let me try it again without the wall. Yeah, 68 without the wall. So before, this would actually do 63 damage. And I know a lot of people are trying to do this combo right here. Oh, I dropped it. And this will actually give you 70 damage, which is huge, considering the fact that his down back 1+2 launcher actually gives you 74 damage. Yeah, 74 damage. So that's huge. That's huge for his 15 frame launcher. Up next we got his down forward 4-2-2, and it decreased the move's reach. So that would be this move right here. And in Season 2, if you did that from across the screen, I think you would end up like somewhere, maybe like right here. It wouldn't hit your opponent, but you would land like somewhere around here. But decreasing the range on the ender right here, it's honestly not that bad. I mean, it's a small nerf, but again, it's not that bad. Next we got down 2, which is this move. Change the damage from 12 to 15, and the on block it's -15 instead of -18. So yeah, this move is, I mean, it's much, I mean, it's a little bit safer, but honestly, you're still gonna eat the same punish, the same launch punish, pretty much. And on hits, instead of -3, it's actually +0. So I guess that's a buff. So that way, if this lands, you're not minus. You don't give up your turn by throwing this out. Which honestly, that didn't make sense either. I mean, you're the one who threw out the attack. Why would you be minus? Next we got down 4-1 1+2, which is his Demo Man. The second hit increased the lower range of the attack. Third hit changed the damage from 22 to 25, and on perfect input changed the damage from 25 to 28. So as you guys may have saw from my previous video, Noctis has a just frame, which I did not know that until the Season 3 patch notes came out. So it looks... Let me see if I can get it here first. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. There we go. So yeah, he has a just frame, and yeah, again, I did not know this. Next we got down back 1, which is this move. And the damage from 7, or the damage was changed from 7 to 10. So damage buff, and it increased the move's tracking, which honestly this move didn't really have much tracking to begin with. The increased tracking was increased to his right side. Left side you can easily sidestep this or sidewalk it, but his right side, it tracks a lot. Let me try and show this real quick. Yep, sidestep to his right. You're gonna get hit every time. Oh, that was a jump. But to his left side, still sidesteppable, or sidewalkable, or sidestep too. So during Season 2, this move would actually, sometimes you could sidestep or sidewalk the his right side, but now it's, I guess they made it so you can't. So it's a buff. Okay, up next we got the down back 2, which is his infamous low spear. So this move actually got nerfed pretty bad, pretty heavily. Changed the damage from 23 to 20. Increased the distance between the character and the opponent when the move hits. So you won't be able to get a second down back 2 follow up, but you will still be able to get his forward 1+2 if they tech roll or try to get up immediately. The move's tracking was also decreased, which honestly this move had no tracking. Like, if I'm being honest, this move had no tracking. I don't know why the tracking on this was decreased. Because again, this had no tracking. You could easily sidestep and sidewalk it. Like there was no need to decrease the tracking. Another thing, the move's reach was decreased. So this will, I mean, this obviously still hits from pretty far away. You won't be able to cheese your way with this anymore, or as much from this range. Because I believe from here, before it used to hit, like from maybe like right here. Yeah, so the range was decreased a little bit, but honestly, I can still see people throwing this out, but just won't be able to spam it as much since on hit, you no longer get the down back 2 follow-up. Next, we got down back 1+2, which is another infamous Noctis move. They decreased the move's tracking, which is honestly understandable. The nerf on the down back 2 and down back 1+2 was definitely something needed, because now you don't have to. Now people who play Noctis won't have a brain dead game plan. Like before, you could just spam down back 2 or down back 1+2. They just complemented each other way too well. And down back 1+2, it's supposed to be linear, but for some reason it had crazy tracking to left and right. And like the only way that you could sidestep it and sidewalk it was if you were point blank to Noctis. Now with the decreased tracking, it's actually easier to sidewalk and sidestep from, you know, mid to tip range. Oh, hold on, I didn't time it right. Yeah, sidestepping to Noctis, or to his left, it's very easy to sidestep it or sidewalk it. I just screwed up there. Easy to sidestep and sidewalk. To the left, at least. To the right, you will still get clipped every once in a while. Oh, hold on, let him hit me back. Okay, I timed it bad. Next we got back 2 during hit from front 1+2. Oh, that's hold on. Come on. Come on, there we go. The damage was changed from 614 to 717. So it's a damage buff, but honestly I don't use this at all. I mean, I guess you could do it if you want to I guess go for style points, but yeah, me personally I don't use this. Next we got his back 1+4, which is his punch parry. Changed the frame advantage on block from -5 to -3, so it's a little bit more safer. I mean, it's still safe. It was safe to begin with, but I mean, it's whatever. The distance between the character and the opponent on block is increased. Honestly, there's like no pushback. I don't know what they were talking about. Shorten the recovery time after the move hits by 2 frames, and change the opponent's behavior when hit. So before this used to just spike down, and then when you actually do successfully punch parry it, it's just the recovery time after the move hits is shortened by 2 frames. So you recover faster by 2 frames on hit, regardless if you land the parry or not. Next we got up 4-3, which is his hop kick. Change the opponent's behavior when hit by the first hit in mid-air. Honestly, I can't really remember how the opponent looked on the first hit in Season 2. But something that they added for his up 4-3 is that you can now transition into his mid-air stance thing, kind of. I don't know. I guess it's kind of like a stance, but yeah. After up 4-3, you can hold up, and you'll stay in the air. So, for example, you'll get this air combo from his hop kick now. And then you can get a little combo right there. So before, the combo I would do would look something like this. 61 damage. See, now you get 63 damage. Yeah, so with this new combo, you actually get just 2 points more extra damage. But I mean, hey, a damage buff is a damage buff. I'm not complaining. I actually like it. Being able to transition into his air stance right here is actually pretty cool. So yeah, I like it. Next we got his up forward 4, which is this move here. The frame advantage on block was changed from -5 to -3. The distance between the character and the opponent on block is increased, and the recovery time was shortened after the move hits by 2 frames, and the opponent's behavior is changed when hit. So before, this move actually sent the opponent spinning, like flying spinning, but now it looks exactly like Devil Jin's, I think up 4 as well, or up forward 4 as well. It's just the only difference is for Noctis, this is a high, and I did find out that you actually get a guaranteed down back 2. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't think you can get anything else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can get anything else. I think it's just the guaranteed down back 2. Next we got forward 3+4, which is this trash drop kick. Shorten the recovery time after the move hits by 4 frames. So after you hit it, after you land it, you recover 4 frames faster than Season 2. I mean, it's whatever. Nobody actually uses this move unless you're guaranteed to get it. Like for example on Geese Howard's stage. Next we got forward 1+2, which is this crazy move right here. It's really good move. So this move actually got nothing but buffs. They changed the damage from being 17 to 20, and they increased the range of the attack as well. Which the range I don't think was the problem. I think it was the hitbox, to be honest. Because sometimes this move looks like it should hit, but it doesn't. Like, look at that. Those blades were through his body. But I mean, regardless, it's nothing but buffs, so it's actually one of his best counter hit moves. So you can do a little something like this. Next we got his forward jump peak 1+2, which is just this, and it decreased the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. Honestly, it's not that much. I guess this move you don't actually throw out in a real game, because if you jump, you're very it's very possible for you to, or it's very likely to get floated and then just get comboed on, pretty much, basically. But you are plus on block, so I mean, if you want to throw it out, you can throw it out. But in my personal opinion, I would highly recommend not throwing this move out. Like, the only time I would say that you can use this move is if you want to do a floor break on Forgotten Temple. I think that's what the stage name is called. So you could do... Hold on, let me take this guy off of block. You do something like this, and then floor break, and then do whatever you want to do. Next we got While Rising 2-2, and that's this move right here. It changed the move to send the opponent spinning when it lands as a counter hit. And this means, or this being the second hit right here. So on counter hit, it would just do that, what it does on normal hit. But again, on counter hit, they get sent spinning. You could probably get something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some labbing to see what's the max damage. But yeah, I will be doing a Season 3 combo video for Noctis, so keep a lookout for that. And yeah. Next we got his new move, while crouching down forward 1, which is the move we saw in the trailer. And honestly, I actually love this move. So just like his forward 1+4 and his forward... Oh, I lied. Okay, just like his forward 1+4, you actually get a guaranteed forward 1+2. And I know it doesn't say combo there, but it's actually guaranteed. The forward 1+2 is guaranteed. So this new move, what this actually does for Noctis, this is actually a pretty good buff. So this basically makes his full crouch mix-up game a lot stronger. So from full crouch, you have his down forward 2. You could also just go into his wall standing moves. You can do that. You can do this. But now you have a safe mid. This move, you can get punished. This move, you'll definitely get punished. And I guess like the only good mid mix-up that he has, or the only good mid safe mix-up that he has, is his wall standing 4, which is not that much. But I mean, it's there. I mean, you also have his forward. Well, I mean, not forward. You also have his wall standing 3-2 as well. But on block, you can't get punished. I think it's only jab punishable. Yeah, it's only jab punishable. But you'll still eat, you know, some kind of punish. But now with his down forward 1 from full crouch, this is completely safe. This move is completely safe, and again, it gives you a guaranteed forward 1+2 if the opponent does not back roll. And in case you guys want to see, no punish. The pushback is just too good. The pushback is too good. You won't get a jab. He won't get or Noctis won't get back 1. So yeah, this is a really good mid that they've added to Noctis's arsenal. So yeah, I like it. Well, that does it for the patch notes for Noctis. Noctis in general, in my opinion, he was definitely given lots of good buffs. Some understandable nerfs, like I said, to his down back 2 and down back 1+2. These moves definitely needed to be taken care of, or they needed to be fixed. This move, however, though, was untouched. So this move still has some decent tracking. But then again, you can still jab him out of it. So I can see why they left it on this. Again, Noctis just been given damage buffs, frame buffs. The only nerfs were to his 2 brain dead key moves, but I mean, again, understandable. The range on this move got nerfed, but again, this doesn't really matter too much. The addition of full crouch down forward 1 was definitely a good one. Good mix-up tool for Noctis, and plus it comes out pretty dang fast. But yep, that's the patch notes for Noctis. I will be doing a video for Lucky Chloe and Negan and Gigas. So yeah, just keep a lookout on those. Or at least those are the ones I'm planning to do so far. I will maybe eventually go through the rest of the characters, but I don't know. I just don't want to go through characters that I don't know too well about. So I'm for sure going to be doing Lucky Chloe, Negan, and Gigas next. So yeah, if you guys want to see those, they will be coming out shortly. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.